How to deal with a breakup the right way. I don't know a thing about you, but I bet you've thought about using the old jealousy tactic to win back your ex. Am I right? Whilst this can occasionally work, more cases than not it will just blow up in your face. It's definitely not the right way on how to deal with a breakup. Unfortunately, there are many so-called experts who actually support this tactic as a way to win back your ex. They couldn't be further from the truth. So pay close attention and learn the right way how to deal with a breakup. Playing hard to get is one thing, but by making your ex jealous by being seen out with another person is more likely to land you in hot water than to draw your ex back. Firing away jealousy ploys is only going to instill a sense of insecurity in your ex and turn their back up against you even more. There are better ways to manipulate your ex to get them jumping back into your arms. If you've just broken up, then I feel for you. I too have been there and done that. Sure, you feel sad and lonely, and that's why I recommend you first need to pull yourself together. After you've turned down the heat on your emotions, only then can you get started on the right way on how to deal with a breakup and employ powerful tactics that reel in your ex without the risk of them backfiring in your face. Back to the jealousy hand, one of three things can happen. 1. Your ex may find someone else who treats them better than you. 2. It may confirm their decision to break up with you was the right one. 3. You may get your ex back, but it won't last long. For points 1 and 2 above, the end result is you're pushed further away from any chance possible to get back together with your ex. It's as clear-cut as that. There will always be a handful of exes that have a great deal of pride and sense of self-worth who would see right through your ploy. The end result is that they will wholeheartedly reject you as used goods and move on if you to treat them like this. Now, for point 3, on the flip side of the coin, you could win your ex back if the jealousy was just too much for them to bear. Though, once you have your ex back, it will only be a matter of time again until the next breakup. There were reasons why they broke up with you in the first place, and if you don't attend to these reasons, then it will be sayonara again to you. Not to mention that you will now have built a relationship out of jealousy, which is always destined to fail in the end. You should also know that by diverting your attention between two people will strain both relationships. You must be able to give a person the love and attention that they need. If you cannot, then you may just end up without either one. Rather than using jealousy as a means of attracting your ex, you should try some of the far better ways out there where to pull your punch. One thing that is a common denominator in all cultures is the feeling of nostalgia when we remember past events. This feeling can be especially powerful when remembering very happy and emotional times. Nostalgia leaves a feeling of loss of something, a wedding, your childhood home, or friends and family that are no longer with you. Some part deep inside wants to have those experiences again, even though you know they would be next to impossible. Using nostalgia is a powerful way to get your ex back. It can be especially powerful if you both remain friends and stay in contact with each other. Nostalgia makes it possible to claw your ex back by making them miss the good times you both had together. The first thing you must do is start your ex down the path to remembering the good old times in your relationship. These can be silly, happy, emotional, or fun times that you two may have had. You can also begin asking your ex if they happen to remember favorite restaurants, songs, movies, and activities you did together. Drop these cues to your ex and you can start that glimmer of nostalgia growing deep inside. This will help to reform those lost bonds and sense of togetherness that previously existed. Word of caution: do not speak with a sense of regret or in a way that makes your ex feel you want things to go back to the way they were. Whilst you want your ex to feel that they were indeed happy times, you also need them to know that you accept their decision and have moved on and things are going great again in your life. Hotshot tactic: you should avoid using singular terms such as you or I. Instead, focus on the idea of we and us to reinforce the idea of you both being a couple. Example: I'm heading to the movies this evening, and I remember the time we spilt the popcorn all over the counter. How embarrassing that was. The proof, as they say, is in the pudding. You cannot simply say, remember the time, and hope that you will both come together once more. It can take some time and effort. Also, make sure that you have your ex's undivided attention. Your ex cannot be expected to be receptive if they're busy doing something or even trying to sidestep the whole discussion. Grasp the importance of feelings. Finally, in my books, there are two types of feelings: the love feelings and the anger feelings. Jealousy is an anger feeling and will just push two people apart. Concentrate on the love feelings such as happiness, suspense, loneliness, maturity, and nostalgia. Love feelings bring two people together. You need to avoid the anger feelings like the plague. Make no mistake about it, playing the jealousy hand will land you in hot water. It's not the right move and definitely not how to deal with a breakup. Keep your patience, use the right tactics, and soon you'll find that getting your ex back may be easier than expected.